Good morning, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Today is February 21st, 2025. So a little after midnight here in Yucatan, Mexico. And as we have been preparing for my son's wedding here on Saturday, and especially over the last few days, we had to travel to Cancun to get my son Stephen, who was coming in from Colorado, and then Michael is the one getting married here on Saturday. And beyond being busy with all of that and family things, I haven't been feeling well since basically Sunday. After church, I was feeling a little really tired and cold symptoms and just a lot of stoppage in my nasal area and headache, and I was in bed for basically two full days, Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday we traveled to Cancun, and then I went to the doctor today to get I actually needed an antibiotic to get there's like an internal infection dealt with. I was sweating profusely this morning, and but I'm feeling a lot better now, and I've been resting. I went to bed early tonight, and I've been resting pretty much all day. And then and now as I got up to take some medicine, my wife woke me up and said, "Hey, it's time to take your medicine." I took a look at some things here, and I saw something that I want to share with you guys. I haven't shared for a few days anything, and I've been kind of waiting. It's what I do, just really waiting on God, like what's next, what is there to share now, and I saw something very important that I want to share with you guys. And but the first thing, before I get into the reason for this video, as I looked at my feed here, there's a couple reports coming in. Netanyahu says ceasefire has been broken. And this is by Israel Bible Prophecy Analysis. And New York Prepper is also sharing red alert: Hamas violates ceasefire. Okay, so something's going on in Gaza and Israel, and they could begin the war again. If Hamas is breaking the ceasefire, and there's different things there we need to be watching. I'm not going to do a full report on this because I don't have the information together right now, but it's something that you guys might want to consider as far as like searching out information about all of this, the Hamas ceasefire. And then as I go down in my feed here, okay, I see this video by The Branch, Vanishing. Okay, now earlier today, and this video came out 7 hours ago. I saw this video by On the Pulse with Silky, and this is talking about Santorini, and we've been watching all of the earthquakes in Santorini and the possibility of it blowing and the volcanic eruption, and then as we were looking at the whole idea of this, when we first did the video on it, it came out that everybody was getting on the boat, and it was departure time was 15:30, and then everybody brought to my attention that, wow, the 153 fish is right there in the departure time of all of the people that are leaving Santorini, and it's departure 15:30, and that was the big video when everybody was getting on the boat, getting on the ferry to leave the island was the time, right? And then, and this didn't even hit me until the branch put out uh, this post 3 hours ago. Departure 1530. Fish vanishing. I'm like, wow. It hadn't even hit me that when I saw this video earlier, and someone sent this to me in an email too, that I should take a look at this fish, at this, that I should take a look at this video about the fish vanishing. And it didn't even hit me until this was put out. Now, the other thing about this is that I don't get this on my computer. I mean, if I'm doing a run through of my subscriptions, I don't get posts, and so I wasn't even, I was on my computer a while ago, and I was looking at although this was over the last 3 hours, so I don't know if it would have come up anyway, but when I'm going on my computer, I go to subscriptions and the posts don't come up, but they do come up on my phone. And so I just saw this. And so here's the situation, guys. All right, Santorini. The fish are disappearing now based on all of the earthquake activity. And because of the magma movement and all the rumbling, 70% of the fish have disappeared. And this has really been since the beginning of the earthquake swarms. I'm going to play a little bit of this video for you. All right, and so the sign of the fish leaving Santorini. We had already made the connection with Santorini as 153 because the departure was 153. Now it's the fish disappearing. So the great catch of fish, the fish disappearing, departure 153. And brother from the branch channel has put a lot of this information together. Okay, about departure 153. So I noticed also then that he just came out with this video that he just put out 24 minutes ago. Okay, so here, here's this information over the last week or two that we've been talking about. Departure 1530. The 1530 code with earthquakes. Now we have the fish vanishing. Okay, so thank you, brother, for helping me see this. I had not put two and two together. Just not, kind of like I said, busy with the family, busy with the wedding, under the weather, a lot of things that I'm just not up to, seeing stuff. So anyway, thank you, brother, the branch, for sharing this. Okay, so there's two things. So there's two things that I want to share. I'm going to share a little bit of this video with you from On the Pulse with Silky, and then I'll leave the link for you to this video here. You want to watch this video, 153 Vanishing. I'll leave the link for you, and you can watch that. Okay. But the other thing is that this video that she just did, okay, we're at February 21st. So basically right here at the beginning of the sign of Pisces, this video comes out. All right. So let's take a look at the sign of Pisces. And see where we're at right now. Okay. Let's go to today. Let's go to, okay, it's set to Jerusalem time. Okay. This is right now in the constellation of Pisces. And so over the coming days now, all right, everything's going to be shifting into the constellation of Pisces. Now they say that Pisces is sign of Pisces. Pisces is the zodiac's final sign and is represented by two fish swimming in opposite directions. It's a water sign along with Cancer and Scorpio. The sun is in Pisces from about February 19th to March 20th. Okay? But if we look at, go back to February 19th, where they say that the sun should be in Pisces, I mean, over the last few centuries, there's been this shift that it's not yet in Pisces on February 19th. The sun is still clearly in Aquarius, February 19th. So there's this shift, between Pisces and Aquarius. There's this connection, like the end of the age of grace, the dawning of the age of Aquarius, and anyway, with the sun still in Aquarius right now, but if we go forward here, then over the coming days, we're going to see everything shifting into Pisces. It's not going to be fully into Pisces there, basically right here. All right. Now, this is the day of the lunar eclipse. All right. When the moon is going to be turned to blood. The moon is going to be turned to blood on March 14th. Now, if we look at the moon on that day, okay, the moon is going to be in Virgo on that day. But what's causing the reflection is the sun being blocked out. Okay, the sun is the sun is going to be casting a shadow on the moon. The moon, the full moon is being caused by the sun, and the earth is going to cause a shadow to come across the moon, and the shadow is created between the sun and the earth. The sun and the earth are going to be working together to create the shadow on the moon, right? And so everything is coming from Pisces, based on the sun being in Pisces on the day of the blood moon. Okay, so you got the sun, Saturn, Venus, and Mercury all conjoined here in Pisces on the day of the blood moon. Well, at the same time, we have this sign of the fish disappearing. So in the sign of the fish disappearing, connected to John 21, 10 and 11, Jesus saith unto them, Bring of the fish which you have now caught. Simon Peter went up and drew the net to land full of great fishes, 153. For all there were so many, yet was not the net broken. So 153, and this connects to the departure 1530, connected to the earthquake swarm, connected to the disappearing fish, the 153.
Hey guys, something strange is happening in Greece, in Santorini, in the Aegean Sea, and Mother Nature usually knows better what's coming. The fish are disappearing, or the fish have disappeared. That's what the fishermen are reporting. So they are saying that Cyclades swallow the fish in the Patraikos and Ionian Seas, and they see a connection with the current seismic crisis, this seismic volcanic phenomenon that's happening there. The fishermen are saying that the phenomenon started about 2 months ago and that it has gradually become more intense. And that kind of matches with when the earthquake swarm began. The first more microseismic earthquake swarm that ended on January 25th. And then the second, the intense one that we're dealing with right now, started on the 26th of January and is lasting till now. So the fishermen are saying that the rumbling, that volcanic magma intrusion rumbling and fault line rumbling, and this basically continues seismic crisis, continues earthquakes that are shaking the region between Santorini and Amorgos, that this has had serious impacts on the fish. And they say the fish has decreased, it's estimated by 70%. That is massive. And that has led to skyrocketing fish prices in the region, as you can imagine. But that aside, you know, in many areas, there's fish called like doomsday fish. These are deep water fish that are super strange looking and long, and they usually only appear on the shore if there's something going on. That has recently happened in Mexico. So people are then preparing for some kind of natural disaster. And it is known that fish react to earthquakes or imminent large earthquakes or volcanic eruptions. So is something like this going on? Where did the fish vanish to? Where did they disappear to? Where are they? Did they die? Or did they just leave because they know something's coming? Or do they just feel disturbed by the current rumbling? I don't know, guys, but 70%, that's rough.
Getting so hard to see, taking the light, letting the darkness inside so quickly. You're vanishing, drifting away. You're vanishing. Oh, you're vanishing, drifting so far away. Oh, you're vanishing. Whoa.